My name's Jeff Patterson. I brought the 48 Chevy truck, and then also got the 50 model truck that's my brother's behind me, and
my 46 Ford.
This is my dad, Richard. He brought the 46 Ford that I also built. Yes, sir. Brought the whole family. Got my wife, my daughter. She's got a wagon also that she rides in, and it's a family thing for us. We love coming out to it. We bring the whole everybody we got, but the dogs. They don't listen real good.
And sometimes I bring those, and they're about like the grandkids.
Well, as for me, I mean, the Hot Rod Reunion, I guess it's been probably the last 6-7 years, but as far as a little kid, you know, I've been coming to Beach Bend here, Bowling Green, for years with Dad. I mean, so it's been a family affair for us for years and years, hopefully years to come.
They started out riding around in strollers up here.
I mean, it's one of the biggest events we attend. I mean, you know, what it brings in as far as the people, the spectators, and what it does for an awesome place to bring your family. You don't get no better than that, you know? This is a 48 Chevy, half-ton, all original truck, straight 6. Originally 3 on the tree, which is now 4-speed. Drive it everywhere. It's my baby. I love it. It's all original as far as the paint, the patina on it. My truck's got to step up on the C-notch in the back. It's got the old trunk in there that used to belong to my stepmother's grandmother, so it's actually been in the family for years. It's actually got my fuel tank inside of it now. The old barn wood that's in the floor come off of a friend of mine's barn that was blowed down in a storm. It's all just kind of give it a different custom look, you know, as far as in the bed of mine. They can walk up and sit on this fender right here, or they, you know, my 6-year-old plays in the bed of it. I mean, you know, it don't matter. You're not going to hurt it. It's to enjoy and have fun with. It's not to worry about. Yeah, we got all of our shots up to date. Yeah. It's a 235 6-cylinder in my truck. It's basically stock. It's just, I want a good dependable motor, and the old hot water 6, they call them, is just good straight out of the box. It's dependable. We drive them everywhere, and didn't want any trouble out of it.
I drove it at 80 miles an hour, and it does just fine.
The truck's got a later model rear end under it, the 308 road gear, so it'll ride on and gets the job done. The one that I built for my brother, it's a 50 Chevy. It was originally started life as a 3/4 ton truck, long wheelbase, and we shortened the chassis up, shortened the body up, put it on a S10 chassis. Now it's got the V8 power plant in it. It's running a built small block in it, cam in it, good Holley carburetor on it, runs good. A little more horsepower than my straight 6 is, but that's what my brother wanted, so that's what we built for him.
This personal truck I worked on when I was a teenager in the 60s. When we found it, I said, I remember that truck well. I done brake work on it, motor work, because I worked at the old Pure Oil station in our hometown, and it come out of the buck plant. I found this truck in a field, laying on the ground, bound for dead, I guess. No axles under it. The axles had made trailers amongst the years for a farmer, and the truck was sitting on the ground. And that old truck was probably headed for nothing until I bought it for $100 and turned it into a cool little hot rod for family to have fun with, and my brother loves it. Anytime he gets in something ready to ride, he's in that old rat rod. Actually, the truck that I put together for my dad, it's a 46 Ford rat rod truck. It's totally custom. I mean, custom don't come in a box. It's 98% hand built, everything on it. Tubular chassis, 4-link rear with airbags, Chevrolet motor, 700R transmission where it cruises on down the road. It's actually probably the rougher looking of the 3, which that's the look we wanted, but it's probably the better driving of the 3 trucks that we run. That truck will sit on the interstate and run 75 miles an hour all day long, and you can't imagine the looks you get with it. I mean, it's you either get a look, it's like, oh my goodness, or you get thumbs up and video cameras going all the time. We call it Spike. It's got, in the chassis, it's got a lot of real pointed tubular work. It's got the spike points on it, and it just picked up the name Spike from the word get-go. So we thought it fit, and that's what it's called, Spike.
Yeah, most people can't believe that I drive it, especially being 64 years old.
He's the old man.
And I'm the one crawling out of it. Like I tell most people, you got to be a young man like myself to get in and out of it.